It's time for Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather, sponsored by Command Family Medicine and John's Heating and Air. Here's your host, meteorologist Abby Dyer.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to your Monday. I hope you had an enjoyable weekend. The temperatures sure were nice for us yesterday, despite the gusty wind. Unfortunately, we are done with the near 70-degree temperatures. In fact, a cold front already pushing through the Ozarks. And today, the big story is that we have dropping temperatures behind that front. And it's going to be very windy out there. North wind already in place this morning. And even though temperatures don't seem bad, 40s as you're waking up, the problem is we're never going to move much. In fact, we fall with that temperature throughout the day. So by mid-morning, temperatures will be in the upper 40s. By 4 p.m., they'll be in the mid and lower 40s. So we're going in the wrong direction through the course of the afternoon. Put on a strong north wind on top of those cold temperatures, and it will feel more like 40 through the course of the afternoon. So a bit of a wind chill factor out there for many across the region today as the new work week begins with gusty winds. I don't have rainfall in the forecast today. In fact, I think we'll see partial sunshine. It's not a bad day, but it's not going to be as comfortable as yesterday when temperatures were near the 70-degree point for a majority of the afternoon. Strong north winds develop today. I'm expecting those gusts to be at about 25, maybe close to 30 miles an hour at times through the day. Not wind advisory criteria, but certainly noticeable if you're going to be out and you want to add the extra layer to account for that wind chill factor that I just talked about. We are now on the backside of the cold front, and all the active weather today is going to stay primarily in the Ohio River Valley. We also still have some very strong storm activity out on the West Coast, but things here in the center part of the country, at least for the start of the week, are starting off a bit cooler and windy, but rain-free. That'll be the case through at least midweek. Temperatures will be dropping, so bundle up today. Don't be fooled by the warm start. We are not at the freezing point this morning, but we sure will be tonight. I have rain potential that moves back in this week too. Of course, this is a huge travel week across the country, and there are a few things that could tie up the travel across the region. Now, in the Ozarks, we have the potential for some rain on Wednesday. I don't think it's heavy rain. It should stay very light in nature, but enough to be kind of a nuisance if you're going to be on the roads traveling and staying in the region for the Thanksgiving holiday. I think we'll see those rain chances kind of taper off on Thanksgiving. And then the next big story is that behind that forecast after Thursday, we're going to see a really cold push of air that builds in for the start of December. And December looks to start off very cold in the Ozarks with winter-like air mass arriving. So that's kind of the big headline for you for the end of the work week forecast. The long-range forecast signals much cooler conditions, December 1st through 8th. And I think most of the focus of that cold air will be up in the Northeast. However, it's going to be enough to be close to the Ozarks for the Great Plains and much of the Midwest, expecting below normal temperatures for at least the first week of the new month. Hard to believe we're close to December already. All right, the forecast for the remainder of the week. Well, it looks like temperatures will be cool, but in the 50s for highs on Tuesday. We'll stay pretty mild 50s again for highs by Wednesday, looking at a chance for some rain probably in the overnight hours Wednesday night into early Thursday morning. So we'll have to watch that turkey trot forecast. We've definitely seen worse weather for the turkey trot. It seems like every year we're dodging some either really cold air or some type of rain. There's a chance for rain, but it only looks like about 20%. So I'm not overly concerned for us in the Ozarks at this point. Most models have been kind of indicating that we'll dry things out in time, and we don't have a whole lot of moisture to work with. So not a downpour, but not pleasant either, with temperatures in the upper 30s and some cold rain to start the day. Then by Friday, we could see highs in the 30s in spots, and the weekend will stay very cold with highs in the low 40s and lows probably dropping into the 20s a couple of different nights. Around the country, what's making headlines? Well, I told you about some of the activity out on the West Coast already. East Coast is going to see above normal temperatures to start the week, and then much cooler air with a series of cold fronts is going to build in for our friends out east as well. We have heavy snowfall for parts of the Sierra Nevada, and then a very cold air mass descends into the Great Plains. That process starts today, and the cold will arrive in the Ozarks for the second half of the work week here. So lots going on in this holiday short week for many of you. All right, it's time for the Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather Brain Twister trivia question. They've all been Thanksgiving themed appropriately. Here's the question that I left you with on Friday. In 2023, which state raised the most turkeys? And the options are A, Arkansas, B, Virginia, C, Minnesota, or D, Kentucky. And did you know that most turkeys come from Minnesota? So maybe think about that when you're celebrating your Thanksgiving on Thursday. If you have a Thanksgiving turkey, yes, Minnesota is the top turkey producer. In fact, in 2023, Minnesota raised 39 million turkeys. First by far producer of turkeys. The next is North Carolina with 29 million turkeys. Arkansas does make the top 3 list, however, 27.5 million turkeys in Arkansas. And then from there, it goes down to 20 million in Indiana. Missouri also 5th on the highest producers at 18 million. So I guess chances are your turkey is from Minnesota, but maybe you're getting a Missouri or Arkansas turkey too. But C, Minnesota is the correct guess. Congrats if that was your choice. Here's your next chance to win. How many passengers were on the Mayflower? Do you think it was A, 12, B, 59, C, 78, or D, 102? You can let me know your guess. That's at aroundtheozarks.com. Thanks so much to Command Family Medicine and John's Heating and Air for sponsoring Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather. I hope you have a fantastic day. Remember to bundle up. The wind kind of deceiving. Those morning temperatures a bit deceiving. We'll see numbers tumble throughout the day. Spend most of the day in the mid-40s. It'll feel colder though. Wind chill factor tonight back to the 30s in a hurry. So bundle up on this Monday. We'll chat again early tomorrow and have another look at the Thanksgiving travel forecast.